Hey everybody, this is Proverbial Gaming here, and I know I haven't uploaded in a while, but today I have a very special video. So, for those of you who do not know, Dragon Ball Super has finally been, I don't know, released, I guess. So the first episode of Dragon Ball Super aired like earlier today, and I just watched the sub version, and I'm going to be reviewing that and giving you guys an analysis of it. So to start off, well, I did watch the Japanese version and the Japanese version with subs, so I've watched it twice basically. So I will try to tell you guys everything I know about it. Okay. So the show starts off with the theme song, obviously, which is really good. You should check it out. But after the theme song, I mean, no, something about the theme song that I did notice was Gohan can still turn Mystic, which a lot of people were worried about because in Fukatsu no F, Gohan did not turn Mystic. But I'm happy to announce that he can still turn Mystic. But we also have to take into consideration the fact that Fukato no F is probably supposed to take place a lot later than when Super is supposed to take place. So by that time, I guess it could run out. But we don't know how long or what time, like in the Dragon Ball Z universe, Super will last up to like at this moment, obviously. But hopefully he can keep his Mystic, because without his Mystic, he would be like absolutely nothing. There's already stuff like Super Saiyan God, which is just way above Gohan. But without Mystic, he's not even in one of the big leagues, like, without Super Saiyan God. What's interesting about Gohan still having Mystic is that technically Gohan is, at the moment, is the strongest Z fighter. Because even Goku with Super Saiyan 3, which I also want to say that he used the Super Saiyan 3 in the theme song, which is kind of surprising, because Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball, actually announced that like a while back, I think about a year ago, that Goku would not be using Super Saiyan 2 or 3 anymore. So I was kind of surprised to see Super Saiyan 3 being used in the theme song, but I'm guessing it'll be something along the lines of how he used in Battle of Gods, where he just failed with it. So, and if you guys do not know, Dragon Ball Super is going to redo Battle of Gods and Fukatsu no F. So if you guys do not want spoilers of those movies, then I guess don't watch the series or this video. So the first episode starts off after the theme song with flash, like just a retcon of what happened in the last episode of Dragon Ball Z. Not the last episode, but like the last saga, where basically Goku beat Buu with Super Spirit Bomb and all that kind of stuff. You can watch the Dragon Ball Z to find out more about that. So now it's been about 6 months since that day, I guess, and Goku is in a tractor doing some farming. Because if you guys do not know, Goku's actually broke now, and Chi-Chi's making him work to earn money, because in the episode it is actually revealed that Goku and his family were supported by the Ox King all those years, but now the Ox King isn't making as much money, which I thought was kind of funny, because well, we've always kind of wondered how Goku survives, because he doesn't really do anything. I mean, there were those tournaments he won. I mean, there was that tournament he won um, when he was around 18, I think. But I mean, I'm guessing he ran out of that money eventually at some point. But yeah, so Goku's kind of annoyed that he has to like work like a normal person, because it's freaking Goku. All he likes to do is train, and he really wants to go and train. So then Goten comes to give Goku his lunch, and then Goku's like, aren't you supposed to be at school? And then Goten is like, it's a Sunday, so he's not going to be at school. So then Goku tells Goten to handle the farming with the tractor. So then Goten starts driving the tractor, and Goku starts training in his Super Saiyan form. Now, do know that this is before Battle of Gods, because, this is going to redo it. So, what's interesting about the episode, which if you've read the manga, the first issue of the Dragon Ball Super manga, you would know that when Goku trains in a Super Saiyan form, he's actually imagining himself training with Frieza, Cell, and Buu, but that scene does not happen in the anime, which is kind of interesting, I guess. So while he's training, Goten being careless for some reason, drives a tractor off a cliff, and then Goku rescues him. I don't know why Goku really needed to rescue him. I mean, I'm guessing Goten could have done it himself, but I don't know. He chose not to, I guess. So then the scene moves to Beerus and Whis. They're on this random planet and they're eating some food that the people of the planet have presented them. And basically, what's different about this in the sub version, I think, than the manga adaptation is that these guys that in the manga they actually tried to poison Beerus and it didn't work, but in this one, Beerus decides to destroy half of the planet. I know it's kind of weird. I mean, you would think if you destroyed half of a planet, the entire planet would be destroyed anyway. But no, he decides to cut the planet in half and basically destroy one half of it simply because the food was too greasy, which is kind of stupid, I guess. But I mean, it's Beerus. Who knows what's going on in his mind? So then they only show like a minute or two footage of regarding Whis and Beerus, which is kind of, I guess, interesting because we were expecting them to fill the entire episode with what we saw in the manga adaptation, but I mean that was not the case. So then it goes to something we have not seen in the manga, which is Mr. Satan receiving his World Peace Prize for quote unquote defeating Majin Buu, which he did not actually do. It was actually Goku and Vegeta who did it with the help of some other people. But you can watch Dragon Ball Z to find that. So basically, he receives like about 100 million Zenny, and then there's this like funny scene with Buu coming into the room, and then like since no one. Like I don't know why, but no one recognizes Buu, even though this is supposed to be before they make the wish that no one remembers Buu. Because, I mean, why would he get a freaking Nobel Peace Prize for defeating Boo if no one remembered Boo? I'm guessing. So, yeah. Anyway, so then Boo is, like, really angry and he demands some food from Mr. Satan, but then Mr. Satan, like, no. Tells him to wait in the room. But then, after his press conference thing, he goes and gives a massage to Boo and then, gives him some candy, which is, funny, I guess. Then the scene moves on to Gohan and Videl, who just got out of a bookstore with this random book that Gohan wanted for a while. And then Gohan's feeling sad because Videl's rich and Videl always buys him stuff, but then he can never buy stuff for Videl. But then Videl's like, don't worry about that, just focus on your education and all that stuff. And then yeah. And then I think the scene goes back to no, it goes to Goten and Trunks, who are looking for a wedding gift to give to Videl because Videl's about gonna marry Gohan and Gohan's Goten's brother, obviously. So then they go to this jewelry store and then they don't like any of the jewelry there. Then they go to the supermarket, I think, to buy some cosmetics, but I don't know why they don't buy it from there. But instead they overhear this guy talking about how these hot springs will make even an old woman look young or something, and then they are interested by that. So then they decide to actually go to the hot springs, and then they fight this snake thing, which is really it's not really that interesting, but they fight it. I guess it's the only fight we see in the episode, so I guess it's cool. And then they get the water from the hot springs. I mean, it's just random regular water, but I guess since Goten and Trunks are little kids, they'll believe anything some old man at a supermarket tells them, I guess. So then they actually fill this giant bottle with the water, and then they go to give it to Videl, and then Videl, surprised like it's just water, but she doesn't say anything just to be nice because she doesn't want to be mean to Goten and Trunks, obviously. So she seems happy with the gift, even though she knows it's just plain water. And then the scene skips to Goku and Goten, who are watching the sunset, and then Goku is telling Goten how Videl will be happy about the gift or something like that. And then we see Mr. Satan come in and offer Goku the 1 million Zenny he won because it was actually Goku who beat Boo. First, Goku is reluctant to accept it, but then he accepts it because Goten tells him that if he does accept it, Chi-Chi will let him train with King Kai. So then the episode ends with Goku going to King Kai's planet after he shows Chi-Chi the money, and then like Battle of Gods, we see Supreme Kai, who so basically, Supreme Kai, like Battle of Gods in the beginning, Battle of Gods, Supreme Kais, both of them are saying that there's this new trouble coming or whatever, and they're basically like, a prelude to Battle of Gods. So that's all we got for the first episode. It was a pretty nice first episode actually. I was a bit disappointed that they didn't show Vegeta, but episode 2 is apparently going to be all about Vegeta, so that's pretty cool. So anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and maybe you enjoyed the gameplay of this game. It's called Super Smash Flash. And next week I'll see you for episode 2. So thank you for watching and stay tuned for more. Goodbye.